example.
Wait. Rob!
Hi, my name is Andrea and I work at Idea Factory International. I work on the design and production team. My background in art, I was really interested in comics, manga when I was younger. That kind of continued into adulthood, obviously. And I studied, I studied at Cal State Fullerton. I studied illustration. I took some classes in graphic design and I really liked it, so I decided to pursue that. Design and production are two halves of like the same whole for my job. Basically, design is the creative aspect, and then production is the scheduling and the manufacturing. So a good example is the novel slipcase for Mary Skelter Finale. For the novel slipcase, I was able to do the design, and then I also like sent it out for office feedback. So that's like within our own office. And then after that, we send it out to Idea Factory Japan, and then they either give like feedback or approval, and then we send it out to manufacturing, and then we even control all the way up to like delivery. So we decide the design direction for limited editions normally after a company-wide meeting. In that meeting, localization team will go over the different aspects of the new title. They'll go over like the story, the characters, and we'll get like a really good feel for what the game is going to be like. So then after that, we have a smaller team meeting, and we go over the Japanese assets. Normally that include the packaging assets, the limited edition, the standard edition, like art book and bonus items, and then the website items. After that meeting, we'll have selected the artwork for packaging. So a really good example of selecting artwork for bonus items is with the Steel Game case for Mary Skelter Finale. So we saw artwork that was really dynamic and it had like a really beautiful flow, and we thought it would be great for the Steel Game case. For the novels and the novel slipcase, we really wanted to give fans something special. It's the first time that they'll be able to get all the novels in the series together, and the story is really important for Mary Skelter. It has, Jack and Alice, and it has a transparent sleeve. The slipcase is matte, and then the hardcover book set will be matte finish as well. I sent drawings to our vendor showing him what we wanted. We'd never done a transparent sleeve before, so that was also really fun to do. And I think just like seeing it all come together and like being able to hold it in my hands, I'm really happy. It came out really good. My favorite item that I've made was the Steel Game case for Death and Request 2. So it's this. The art that they gave us for it was already really cool, and then I was able to like select out like different pieces. Like, I don't know if it's picking up, but I also drew like this whole detailing on the background. It was really fun. And then this Steel Game case, like we try to kind of up the design for each bonus item, and this is the first one that we started adding in like artwork on the inside as well. Because before that, like I think a good example is the Steel Game case for Dragonstar Varnier. So this is the limited edition bonus for that title, but so empty, so white. So yeah, it was great to be able to kind of get better, improve it. One of the hardest designs I've had to do was the record cover for the Neptunia Virtual Stars limited edition vinyl. So it ended up coming out really great. And the reason why it was a little bit harder, because design-wise, I'd never done a gatefold before, so I didn't even really know like what to design for. And it ended up becoming a really collaborative design because I went to my teammate and we were able to kind of come up with the solution that I was missing. But sometimes you just really need like that little extra help to kind of get you through. And this gatefold's really cool too because it's like one of the first times that we've ever used like the 3D assets for it as well. This isn't necessarily a tool, but it's definitely like a practice that I really enjoy. I love to like really deep dive research into the titles that I'm doing, and that can be for like limited edition items, it can be for merchandising, but I really like to make sure that I know exactly what the game is about. So that research will lead to like drawing and sketching. Like let's say for a limited edition box, like I'll draw like 10 or so sketches of what boxes I might make, and after that I'll make sure that I'm going the right way. So I'll check with like marketing, I'll check with localization team, and then I definitely check with my teammate. In terms of tools, I definitely use like Adobe Suite. I use Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign. That stuff I use for the limited edition art books, boxes. And then Procreate I use for the invitation to this event. And then I also use it for the holiday card. My advice to join in like the industry, definitely make sure that you have a portfolio tailored to the position that you want. Definitely network. Make sure that you start networking as soon as possible. Like if you're like younger, like definitely start when you're in college if possible. Any event that you know that the company that you want to work for is there, try to present yourself in a professional manner. Definitely come with a business card. And then if you see an opening in a company that you want to work in, no matter what, like let's say it's like a QA tester, definitely apply. Like just being there, letting them know like, hey, this isn't necessarily the position I want to end up in, but I'm fine with starting here and I'm fine with working up. I think that's helpful. Like just make sure that you hone your design sense. Make sure to be practicing as much as possible. Having a good portfolio is really important. Even like giving yourself little assignments. Let's say, oh, like I just want to make like an art book. Like let's say like you love like a mobile game. So you just make an art book for a mobile game that you like. That was something that I did, and it worked for me. Design and production also handles everything digitally as well. So anything that you see on like the PlayStation Store, anything for Switch or for Steam, we do it all. We do the avatars, we do deluxe items, we do like all the storefront banners. It even goes to conventions. So in conventions, like we'll do the menu, we'll do the booth walls, we'll do the signage, we'll do standees. So whatever physical or digital graphics you see, our team does it all. And there's only 2 of us, me and Sari.